I plugged my guitar into a modular synth, and here's what happened. I wanted to do this for a very long time, and finally it's happening. I've got a few modules by Dreadbox to experiment with, and some of these are compatible with guitar. Phaser and delay are quite common on guitar, but I'll also try to make use of these three. This one is primarily a filter, low-pass filter or high-pass filter, with a built-in mixer. This one provides some more mixing possibilities together with an LFO, and this one can produce noise and random sounds and events. The biggest difference between synth modules and standard guitar pedals is that here we have much more control over different parameters. For instance, Phaser's rate can not only be controlled with this fader, but also with control voltage, which is provided by some external device, an LFO, or even an expression pedal. Yeah, an expression pedal is a part of my plan, and I'll be using it to bring some more life into the sounds I'll try to create. I must say I have Line 6 HX stomp between my guitar and the synth. It takes care of my bass guitar sound and also provides line level signal for the synth, because instrument level signal the guitar produces is usually not enough to drive most of these things. Although the phaser does have an input with higher sensitivity compatible with guitar. Let this be an inspirational video. Here's the plan. I will try to create some interesting sounds and explain step by step how they work. Here's the first example. Here's what's happening. The random generator creates those percussive sounds and at the same time controls the low-pass filter, turning it into a step filter, like so. But if I unplug this, it will just be a normal low-pass filter. And let me turn this off as well. I'm using this next module to blend whatever's coming from the low-pass filter with dry sound, because otherwise, if the filter is working, you cannot hear the attacks. So if I turn it off, yeah, there isn't much left. So a little bit of a dry sound actually helps. The low-pass filter and dry sound mix goes here, this module is now bypassed, and finally the sound goes into nostalgia, which is the 3-stage delay. I can control delay time with the modulation pedal, and it sounds like this. And there's a little bit of a reverb at the end of the signal chain. I can do quite a lot with this module alone. It provides some interesting delay subdivisions, which I can control independently. Sounds like this. The filter can be controlled not only by the random generator or an LFO, but also by an expression pedal, which can be a lot of fun, especially for heavy tones. The expression pedal can also be connected to a high-pass filter, which sounds like the guitar is gradually gaining or losing power. Might as well be musically useful in some situations. For this sound, I'm using a phaser and a delay controlled by the random generator. The phaser is static, it just does this. And when I say static, I mean that I'm not doing anything to additionally control the sound, it just changes on its own. And of course I can adjust the rate. Well, that's way too much. And a few more things here. The delay time is controlled randomly, together with this blinking LED. Sounds like this. And I can control the tempo or the rate or the speed of this randomness with the modulation pedal. And if I again turn on the phaser, I can create some nice glitch sounds. Maybe with slightly less delay. Here I have two things happening at the same time. This module has a built-in LFO with a pulsarizer, and it creates the beat. Of course I can control its tempo. And there's a phaser controlled by the expression pedal. Sounds like this. Alternatively, I can also control the rate. Anyway, these parallel universe experiments are definitely a lot of fun and something I'm willing to do a lot in the future when I have free time, which never really happens. But we'll see. If you like this kind of content, let me know in the comments below and I'll take care of that. That's it for today. I'll see you in one of my next videos someday soon. Thanks for watching.